How's it going, Pokemon Spit Beta? This is Dallas Boy 1992 bringing you a Pokemon Showdown battle. And this battle is an Ubers match against Acquisition, and pretty much the origin of this team is I wanted to use Surskit and Ubers on impulse because lately I've been taking the game a wee bit too seriously, and what better way to not take it seriously than to use a pretty non-serious team. But as non-serious as this team is, this game was actually pretty dang good in my opinion. And I hope you guys enjoyed this too. But anyways, getting on topic with the team, it's looking like he's running a variation of Donkey's team, except he's running a Genesect over a Ferrothorn, and I'm running a bit of a rain team with the Surskit for lulz. But pretty much the objective of this game is pretty much keep my Cowgirl alive and rid his team of T-Tar. And if I do that, then I should be a-okay with this match. So hope you guys enjoy this match, and let's get this show on the road. So I'm going to be leading off with Dialga, predicting him to lead off with Tyranitar, which he does, and I'm just going to be going for the Brick Break as he sits at the rocks. And I know that he's going to want to keep his Tyranitar alive, so I'm just going to go for the Draco Meteor, expecting Giratina to come in to sponge the Brick Break, but he actually goes out in the Genesect, and I did run Fire Blast on this thing, but I felt like Draco was the safest move there because of the Giratina and its spin blocking capabilities, so yeah. So anyways, after Genesect goes for the U-turn, I hitting a Fire Blast, but Gliscor comes out, and I don't want this thing doing any shenanigans to my Dialga, because it is looking pretty important to deal with Tyranitar. So I go into Calgary to set the rain as I get hit with an Earthquake, and then he protects, blocking my Surf, so he pretty much knows that I'm a Choice variant. So he's going to be going out into Giratina to resist the Surf, but I'm actually going to double out into Dialga, predicting him to switch out into Giratina, and then try to get off a Draco Meteor on that thing. But he actually goes into Arceus Rock, and I actually crit it, which is unfortunate, and it definitely did matter, but I still don't know how it would affect the outcome of the match from there. But anyways, he switches into Tyranitar, baiting the Earthquake with Giratina, but I predict that switch and nail the Giratina with Draco Meteor. But unfortunately for me, since I'm running a bit of a bulkier variant of Dialga, he is going to outspeed me as he goes for the rest. And I miss my Draco Meteor. That is unfortunate, but it didn't really matter too much in the long run, because Giratina was faster, and yeah. But anyways, I sent out my Calgary to try to deal with this thing with the Choice Specs Ice Beam, and second turn he Sleep Talks a Will-O-Wisp on my Calgary, hindering its survivability a bit, and this is pretty much going to force me to switch out into Dialga to try to deal with this thing. And I'm also going to be predicting the T-Tar to come in on a double switch. And here I expected Genesect to come back in because he did it earlier, but he stays in, goes with the superpower, and my Dialga is pretty much left with 20% of itself left. And I kind of wanted to go for the Brick. I wanted to go for the Brick Break here because he stayed in, but he actually switches into Giratina here, and then doubles into Excadrill, predicting the Draco Meteor. So I don't want this Excadrill setting up on my face, because in the sand, Excadrill is a serious threat, so unfortunately I have to sack my Dialga here to send in my Arceus Ghost, because I know from this range that I can definitely live a Shadow Claw and retaliate with a Brick Break, and that's exactly what happens here, because I am able to live the hit with 45%, and remove that big threat. And now it comes Gliscor, and since I know Gliscor is very physically defensive, I'm going to be switching out my Palkia, because Kyogre's weak enough. And unfortunately, my Palkia has to take a Toxic here. And now I want to try to get up the rain, because Protect is kind of obvious. So I'm just going to switch out my Kyogre. And I'm stuck with 1% of my health left, so I have to switch out here, no matter what the circumstances. So Fortress comes out, and I'm going to try to bait him out in Giratina. So I'm actually going to predict his Giratina switch and go for the full switch, but he actually turns out to go into Tyranitar there, And from there, I thought I could KO this Tyranitar with Palkia, but as you'll see, thanks to this special defense boost from the sand, Tyranitar is able to live the Spatial Rend with 5% of itself, and unfortunately, due to all the sandstorm damage and the toxic damage, Palkia is going to be going out. But now, out comes Surskit. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Surskit is going to be doing some work. First off, KO the Tyranitar with the Giga Drain. And this is actually a modest Life Orb variant, and this is actually going to be coming into a little bit of play later, as you will see. Gliscor comes out, and he's probably expecting a water move, but I do carry the Ice Beam for dragons and whatnot, and I actually nailed the Giratina with 2 Ice Beams, and that is so far Surskit 2, Donkey Steam 0. But now comes Genesect, and I want to win the Weather War here, so I'm just going to be going out into my fortress, which does have quite a bit of special defensive investment. But unfortunately, after Thunderbolt, I am going to get hit with Para-Hacks, and then I'm going to be getting slammed with a full Para, which leaves me with just one more turn to try to spin away these rocks and win the Weather War officially. And fortunately, I break through, and I've won the Weather War here. And I want to save switching my Kyogre for no good reason whatsoever. So I just sack Fortress there, sending Kyogre to Dynamo Thunderbolt, and switching to Arceus Ghost. Now comes Gliscor. I was way too paranoid with this thing. Go for the Brick Break here, and I just sped this bit up because this is just dolly as heck, and this is practically me just stacking my Arceus Ghost here, and yeah, nothing to see there, really. Just saying. So now I'm down to Surskit. He's got Gliscor and Genesect left. Unfortunately, after I hit the Ice Beam, he misses on the Toxic, but it didn't really matter way too much in the long run, because he does have this Genesect, and because I am running Modest and not Timid, he is able to outspeed me because he is Scarfed, and that will be the game. It was a close 1-0, but if I had Timid on Surskit, I probably could have won this match. But then again, I don't know how the damage rolls with the Giratina are, so hey, three kills for Surskit and Noobers, not bad. And I was also very satisfied with the way both sides played this game, so yeah, it was a fun match. So if you guys do want to check me out, my link will be in the description, and I do not know if Acquisition does have a YouTube or not, so I'll try to get Rich to link his Smoghunt profile in the description or something or other. But hey, that was a fun match, so great comment, sub, and I guess I'll see you guys in the future. See ya!